Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm going on a walk tonight. I'll tell you all about that later. So this video is a collab with THEDEN, and he's a subscriber of mine on my YouTube channel, and he had asked me a long time ago if we could collab together, and I was like, yeah, sure, of course, so when the time came, we got together on Discord. And just a little side note, like, I'll be linking THEDEN's YouTube channel in the description of this video. So if anyone is curious to want to check out his channel, y'all are more than welcome. You just gotta click on the video, and he does a lot of like wood cutting videos where it's like he'll do like laser engraving on wood, and also, I've seen him do stuff on like glass. Like I saw him do like custom champagne glasses for like a wedding event. And I thought that was so cool. So yeah, like we got together, and I asked him, I said, well, what kind of a drawing would you like? And he said that he really liked my, excuse me. He really liked my Martin Spartan and gear piece, and how it was kind of comic themed, and he liked that art style. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, what would you like? And he said he didn't really know. It was up to me. And I was like, well, how about a frog? Because his profile picture is a frog in Discord. And he was like, no, not a frog. I was like, okay, well, we settled on an ELK. And here was like the plan, right? So the plan was I do the line art and I send it to him. And then he does the wood engraving part. And then we kind of had a discussion of what are we going to do when it's all said and done, like with the piece. And overall, I was like, I don't care what you do with it as long as you don't sell it, because I'm trying to move away from giving away free artwork. Like, I did that for many years, gave away free artwork, and I'm trying to move towards the direction of commissions, right? And when it comes to a collab, as long as you're not trying to reproduce, like, my work, as long as you're not trying to reproduce my work and try to make a profit off of it, then I'm cool with that. But if a collab ends up turning into like you want to take my work and then try to sell it and stuff, then I feel like I should at least get a commission out of it. You know what I mean? Like, you pay me commission, you get to keep it. You can make as many prints of that as you want. I don't care at that point. So we kind of got that settled. The definition of what it is. And honestly, like, a lot of times, like, when I do give artwork away for free, I always send people a disclaimer regardless of if it's a collab or not. The disclaimer is always like, don't sell my art. Just don't sell it. Like, you can keep it. It's a present. Don't sell it. If it was a commission, it'd be different. Then I'd be like, you do whatever you want with it at that point. I don't care. You paid me, so is what it is. So yeah, we got all the legalities out of the way. And so yeah, we decided on, I do the line art. He will do the laser engraving part on the wood. And then he wanted to give it as a gift to one of his friends who was having a birthday. And I thought that was so sweet. And I was like, well, absolutely, you can do that. Because he asked permission. He was like, can I give it to my friend? I was like, yeah, you can totes give it to your friend. Like, I think that's amazing. So yeah, when it came to like the line art process, I did it all digitally. I did my rough sketch. I pulled up some reference pictures of an elk, and I had this idea of like turning the back of the elk into a mountain scene, which isn't unique. People have done that in the past, but obviously I'm not trying to copy anyone's work verbatim. I want to do my own personal piece that's just inspired by the idea. So I found reference pictures of an elk silhouette. I found reference pictures of the mountain scene, and just kind of did my own thing. And then I sent him a PNG file, which is a file with no background. And he had to like Google like a converter so he can convert it to a different file type for his laser cutter, and he was going to engrave it into the wood. So the way I laid this video out is like, obviously you see my process, and then you're going to see his process too, so that you can see him cutting the wood out, which is super satisfying. It's very fascinating to watch. And all of the photos that he sent me of the painting process, because he decided to paint it, and then like he wanted to do a little Bible verse in the top right corner, which is 2 Timothy chapter 4 verses 7 and 8. And I've got my Bible here. Hold on. I'm walking outside right now. I lost my page number. Hold on. I was going to read it to you guys, because it's kind of hard to read in the picture because picture's kind of faint. Oh my goodness. And it's like pitch black out here. It's like 7 o'clock at night, of course. I'm walking in the dark. Hold up. I'll get to it. I passed it. Give me just a second. Y'all just wait. Everyone calm down. Here we go. All right. 2 Timothy verse 4, chapter 7 and 8. It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Which is such a good verse. It's so sweet. And I hope his friend likes his present, because I think the Dan did a fantastic job. It looks beautiful, and he painted it very well. And then, of course, he sent me all those videos, and I was like, well, I guess I ought to paint mine too. So the next image at the end of this video is my finished painted piece. Of course, I think his looks better. It's nice and clean. Mine's just kind of like hodgepodged the colors together. But it is what it is. I like how certain parts of my colored piece ended up turning out. Like I like some of the mountains. Well, I guess I really like the whole mountain range. I think that looks good. I guess I better turn around and start walking back to the house. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and walk back. All right, but yeah, it was a great collab, and like I said, I hope his friend likes the painting. And I think the next collab I'm gonna do is with Lyra, who's another sub of mine. We have already talked about it. I've got a couple videos I got to throw out first, and then her and I are gonna get busy on a collab together, which will be really fun, I think. But yeah, so why am I walking tonight? Well, I went to the doctor recently. I don't normally go to the doctor, but I had bad bronchitis a couple of months ago. Y'all remember back when I was coughing a lot? Well, it was like bronchitis. So I go see a doctor, and now she's like my everyday doctor. I don't know the word for it. Primary care physician. And after I got all that stuff with the bronchitis took care of, she wanted me to come in for lab work and for an annual checkup. I was like, sure, whatever. So I go and do that, and my labs came back, and I have like pre-diabetes, which isn't like a surprise. Like everyone in my family has diabetes. And I was like, okay. And she was like, well, she goes, you're like really overweight. I'm like 250 pounds. She said, you have got to start drinking water. You've got to start changing your diet, and I need you to exercise. Like, you got to walk at least 30 minutes a day, I said, okay, so I'll do that. So that's what I'm doing. It's been a week, and I haven't had a single soda, which has been really hard. Like that first 2 days, I was mad. I was like throwing a little tantrum, because I'm addicted to sugar. I'm addicted to fast food. That's all I eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I eat fast food, They asked me what my diet was like, and I was like, just a typical American diet. McDonald's. She's laughing. But anyway, she told me, she said if I didn't get it together, I was only going to end up with diabetes and lose my feet. I said, all right. So yeah, I've been trying to drink my water. I have to drink 125 ounces a day, which is half my body weight in water. And it's going a lot better now than it was in the beginning as far as my mental attitude, of it all. Trying to do my walking. I spent all day today hanging out with Lucy, and tonight I've just decided to do a little walk while I recorded this voiceover. And yeah, it's just like that. I've already lost some weight though. Let's see, I was at 250 on Monday, and as of today I'm at 244 or something like that. So I've lost a couple pounds. And I was telling that to Luke, and he said, that doesn't count though. He said, when you were weighed at the doctor's office, like you were wearing clothes. He said, and you're like bright and early in the morning and you're naked. Like, of course you're going to look like you weigh a whole lot less. He said, you probably ain't lost that much. You probably lost a few pounds. And I was like, I don't care. I said, that scale says I lost 6 pounds and I'm going to go with it. So yeah. And then another thing popped up yesterday morning. I woke up with a brown recluse bite on my arm, so I had to get meds for that. So it's just been a wild week, y'all. But I mean, we're getting through it. It's not a big deal. It's just fun to talk about. It's interesting, Life's never boring. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble. Y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.